Hey guys, welcome. We're here in beautiful Tulum, Mexico, at one of the assets that is being tokenized through the T7X 7-continent compliant real-world asset-backed token exchange. Got the founder here with me, Matt Nicosia. Matt, how you doing?
Doing great, Billy. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking
coming.
time out of your day to be here with us.
Absolutely.
So today we're going to go over a handful of questions, guys, and address some of the background and what the idea is behind the T7X exchange. So Matt, where did the concept of T7X come from?
Well, the concept of T7X, it stands for Trusted 7-Continent Exchange. The concept was we wanted to make sure we could build trust in transaction, which in blockchain is a big issue. We wanted to make sure it was available for the whole world. And we realized there had to be an exchange. No, not just tokenizing individual assets, but you had to build an exchange that could keep compliance so the whole world can follow a structure and a process that will keep everything in compliance. And that's why we call it the 7-continent, Trusted 7 Exchange, Trusted Worldwide Exchange.
Perfect. So in the world of crypto, there's a lot of real world asset tokens out there. What makes us different?
Very good question. This has a lot to do with the existing litigation which is going on. You're seeing the SEC, you're seeing MICA, you're seeing all sorts of government agencies trying to figure out and understand how they can properly deal with these assets in crypto. So first off, the key is KYC, know your customer, background checks. How do you understand and deal with those background checks to make sure you don't have bad actors playing in this world? Bad actors get involved, you got money laundering, illegal activity. That's a big problem. Yeah. So I would say most, if not all, the exchanges are either adopting KYC or not. So that's the first important thing.
Okay.
You've got to have adoption of real strong KYC. Second is these real world assets, they are securities. These are actual securities, meaning the crypto is backed by an asset. The performance of that asset dictates the value of that actual token. Okay, what does that mean? That means it's a passive structure where the investor or the owner is hoping for a passive or non-active return, whether value creation, cash flow, whatever that might be.
And effectively, this stems from the Howey test.
Howey test is a good key part of it. And the problem with crypto is most of these crypto, we'll call them entrepreneurs, are trying to find ways around the rules. Why not just keep the rules? Yeah. So what that means is pretty simple. Have audits, have an independent, majority independent board, file registration statements in appropriate areas, and give proper disclosure to investors so they have the transparency they need to make a proper decision.
Now I can say I've invested in a handful of real world asset tokens, and I've never seen any kind of disclosures related to the actual asset's performance, which is something that I think every investor wants to see, is how well is the company doing that my investment is supported by. So I think that's a great change and a great level of transparency within the T7X ecosystem.
It is, and it's important because if you truly want adoption in crypto, where you want, we'll just call it blockchain adoption, real world asset adoption, transparency is key, which includes audits, legal disclosures, financial statements, and all those add into the end, which is information available to the actual individual investor to make a proper decision. And that's imperative to make the adoption happen for the whole world to participate in blockchain or crypto transactions.